Okay. Well, if we have a quorum, I will call the meeting to order. And I guess since we're on Zoom, uh, if Phil, could you do just a roll call on who's on here in terms of the commissioners to establish a quorum?
We have Jana, Tony Harbaugh, and Leo Prigge, commissioners. Guests, we have Tom Kitts, Armin Sargent, Brad Longcake, Brady Schultz, Corey Radliff. We have Dan and Patrick Johnson.
Okay, so sound like with 3 members of the commission present, we have a quorum. So I guess, moving on this agenda, we just have this parameters update, and I guess I'll turn it over to Brian.
Great, real quick here, give you a little background on this. The sports bet product is kind of at the mercy of one of the subcontractors that does the odds and provides everything. They made a suggestion if we wanted to change our parameters to meet the way they were going to publish odds in the future. The baseball parameter change that we have that was sent out to you folks reflects that change that they suggested. And the reason why we called the special commission meeting was because this is going to happen immediately, and it has to deal with basically rained out baseball games more than anything else. Very basic. So currently it reads for all baseball games, in contrast to general sporting rules, the following applies in terms of games postponement. If a baseball game is postponed and not played with the same day of the original schedule and local time, then all selections on this game will be voided. If the game is scheduled for a later day, a different event will be offered for the wagering purposes. So that's what we have. You should be able to see it up on the screen. The proposed change is underlined below it. In the case of a postponed match, all markets are considered void unless the match continues within 48 hours of the official start time. In the case of an abandoned match, all undecided markets are considered void unless the match continues within 48 hours of the official start time. All fully decided markets will be settled. So essentially, what they're allowing us to do at that point is to cancel the game altogether to the bet, and then it moves on from that point and it becomes a new market, and it's opened back up if they move it to another point. Questions from the commission?
No, I mean, it seems like even where this would be a situation where that game would be rained out and then it would be played like the next day as a doubleheader, that original bet still counts. Am I reading that right?
Yes.
Okay. Commissioner Taylor, Commissioner Harbaugh, you have any questions before we ask for public comment?
I have one quick question, and I probably should know this, but what happens to a bet that's already been placed and then it was canceled? What happens to the money spent?
It automatically comes as a refund, so they
Okay.
can go and cash the ticket in and get the amount wagered back to them.
Okay, thank you.
I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Tony. Thanks, Jana. Yeah, so I guess at this point, I would open it up to any public comment on this. And Phil, maybe let me know if you guys see any raised hands or anything.
Forgive me, I'm just trying to end the share to check the attendees to see if anybody raises their hand. See no raised hands. No
Okay.
comment.
Well, I'm gonna assume we're good to vote, so I would entertain a motion to approve this game parameters update.
So moved.
Second,
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Okay, hearing none, the game parameters around this baseball timing have been approved. Down to other business, any other public comment for the commission at this time?
Seeing no hands raised, Leo.
All righty, well, that was easy. Let's look at Director Brown. Do you have any it looks like we got a potential date for a commission meeting on June 13th. You know, that's gonna be not gonna work for me. I don't know whether, you know, I have a annual conference that I need to be a part of for the State Society of CPAs. That's the 12th, 13th, and 14th. But you know, if you could get a quorum otherwise, and one of the other commissioners wants to run the meeting, that would be fine by me if you guys want to stick to that date.
Leo? Leo?
Yeah,
We'll reach out to the rest of the commission and everyone to confirm that date and see how many we have. If not, we'll reschedule and, I'll try to find another day.
okay, yeah, that's one of the few days of summer I won't be able to make it. Otherwise, I'm around.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else for the commission? Okay. Well, thanks everybody for logging in and participating here, and I think I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay. Then we're adjourned. Anything else, guys? Are we good?
I think we're good, Leo. You now have the record for the shortest commission meeting. 8 minutes.
I don't know, there's been a couple of these. I like this one though. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Everybody
Have a good day,
have a
everyone.
good weekend.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.